Good morning, class. This is Miss McIntosh. I will be your comparative religion lecturer for this semester. So let's start. Last week we just had an introduction in terms of finding out who was in the class as well as what your conflict style was. I'll get to that in a little bit, okay? Now, if you took the time to peruse the course outline, you will realize that we have no final exams. Yay! For this particular class, we have 4 portfolios, which means after every 2 religions, you choose either one. For instance, the first religion we'll be touching on is Judaism and then Christianity. So after we've completed those 2 religions, you do a portfolio on either one of them, not both. So you have to choose which one stood out for you more and why. Right? The questions for the portfolio can be found in the course outline. All right? Then, so you have 4 of those to do. As I said before, after every 2 religions, a week after we've completed the 2 religions, the portfolio will be due. You also have the reflective journal. Now, this reflective journal is all about you. It basically asks you like what religion you grew up in. Are you still following that particular religion? If so, why? If not, why? What made the change? And these questions, it's just 11 questions, and these 11 questions can be found in the course outline as well. Then you have the online participation. Now, I have already placed you all in groups, but I will be assigning you another religion for your group to lead discussions on. So for instance, let's say the group who I gave Rastafarianism, I might give you Buddhism to lead the discussion on. So every group member has to do some research on the particular religion, and for that entire week that group must be leading the discussion. So yes, we are not in a face-to-face, but the discussion should be so interactive that you feel as though you are, right? So that is how I want the online participation to work. I don't just want you to come on and just read what I have placed. I want you to add to the discussion, ask questions. When people ask questions, let's say your group is leading the discussion for that week. Let's say people ask a question and you did your research and you could answer it. By all means answer, right? So this way I know, hey, we're interacting, we're doing some work, right? Learning is happening, right? And then the final thing is the group ritual analysis. Now, don't be scared. You have several options. In fact, I give you all creative rights where this is concerned. You could either do a PowerPoint presentation and email it to me. You could do a skit if you guys could actually meet and do a skit. You post it on YouTube and you send me the link. You could also do a cartoon analyzing the particular ritual. You could use Powtoon. There's also Cartoon Maker. The choice is yours, and as I said, I give you full creative decision where that is concerned, but you need to choose a ritual from the religion that you were given to then analyze, right? And basically that is how you will be assessed for this semester. The group ritual is normally the last thing. The reflective journal is normally around, let's say, the 2nd month. And as I said, the portfolios 1 week after every 2 religions have been taught and discussed. Okay, I hope you understand that. So let's get started with what we're going to do today. So I would like to know, what are your expectations of this course? Yeah, what do you expect to get from it? What do you now I know all of you would say A grade, miss, A grade. No, not everybody can get an A grade, but the nice thing about it is people don't fail this course. You can work towards attaining that A, but please recognize that not everyone will get it, but you can work towards achieving that. So tell me what your expectations are. So in this course, we're going to be talking about the religions that we can find within not just Trinidad alone, but also the Caribbean. We don't have the ability to go in depth in all these 8 religions. We will be covering 8 religions. These religions are Judaism, Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, Rastafarian movement, Shouter/Spiritual Baptist, and Voodoo. So these are some of the religions that we can find within our region, and so we wanted to give you all a better appreciation of why the adherents to these faiths do the things you do. So they say knowledge is the beginning of understanding. So we try to give a little bit of knowledge so that you'll understand exactly why members of that faith do the things we do. And we live in a multicultural, plural society, so it will be nice to understand why our friends, family do the things they do in terms of religion. Classroom rules. Well, we have a virtual classroom, so and there is this space for discussion. So I would appreciate respect in exchanges. If you disagree with what someone says, because I actually leave it, give you all the opportunity to comment on each other's posts, right? So you can do that, but we're at the stage where we are all adults, and I would appreciate the fact if all your responses will be flavored with some respect for each other's comments. So yes, you can disagree, but we are at the stage of our lives where we can disagree without being disrespectful. Punctual submission of work. I will be giving you the deadline so that you could forward your assignments in a timely manner. Now I have 4 online courses, and I'm actually teaching 6 classes this semester, so my time management has to be on point. I'm being honest with you, it's an area of improvement for me, so I will have to give you timely feedback in order for you to understand exactly where you have to improve in your next class and on the next assignment. There must be a commitment to read the information given, as well as participate in the discussions. As I was saying in the group, we need to make it more interactive, and you will get most out of this virtual classroom if you are participating in the virtual realm. So by now you should have reviewed the course package, which will be the course outline. And last week you all did what you thought religion was, and I saw some really intuitive and on point definitions, and I must applaud you for that. So this is the definition: where one finds awareness of and interest in the continuing, recurrent, permanent problems of human existence, the human condition itself. Where one finds rights and shared beliefs relevant to that awareness, which define the strategy of an ultimate victory. Religion is, and where one has groups organized to heighten that awareness and to teach and maintain those rights and beliefs. There one has religion. And that is what Yinga said in 1970. Broken down to what most of us will understand better, a religion is basically a system of beliefs, practices, and philosophical values shared by a group of people. It defines the sacred, helps to explain life, and offers salvation from the problems of human existence. So, in essence, religion is a way of life. It affects us in some way, some manner. It makes us who we are. Now, some of you will say, but miss, what about those who don't believe in a God, who don't believe in a religion? they still adhere to some level of relationship and some higher being or some entity that they think, whether it's a tree, whether it's the breeze, they still let it define and influence their form of life, right? So what does religion do for you? Why have a religion? Does it make sense? I'll put a forum for you to actually answer that particular question. So this religion is under the helm of sociology. So we got to bring in some theory, right? And we're going to discuss how the functionalists, Marxists, and Weber, what they thought of religion. I'm also going to include a little bit of feminism in there, because feminism is a branch of Marxism.